So, yeah, it's great. Listen, lovely. Okay, the next reader is David Stones. David? David had a very successful show at Stratford a few weeks ago. A few of us went and stayed out very, very late. So, anyways, welcome, David.
Thank you. Thanks very much. I was going to perform a new longer poem tonight, and it's not quite ready to be rolled out. So I'm going to do 4 very short poems about the process of writing poetry and the creative process. And these are from my notebook, so they're almost ready to be rolled out. We'll find out shortly. Where poems end. He could no longer decipher where his poems were supposed to end, how to whittle the little sticks of language into the sculptured cul-de-sacs of closure we need to urge the image from the stone. In time, he grew less troubled by these severed filaments left dangling from the open coils of his imagination, devoting his time instead to the larger issue of determining where his poems were required to begin. Secondly, a very short poem. This is a haiku. Very pleased to say it's been retweeted about 50 times, which is great. I'm a 575 guy, 5 syllables, 7 and 5. Very short, again about poetry. Some poets go on always making the same point. I just make it once. I was standing at the window recently, and a bird hit the window and floundered before me on the porch, the other side of the glass, and passed away. And when that happens in front of a poet, you have to write about it. This is a complicated poem, but an interesting one. Poem hits glass. There is before impact a silence, turgid as any silence, its edges smoothed by endings, the dark milk of tragic possibility. And then just a result. The bird, stunned, blunted and conspicuous as a billiard ball. Does it know how the words gather at its side, tumble from its throat in scarred clusters? Look at its peering. Does it understand how love reflects soft and hard glass? Until the collision, until this ultimate imperfect melding with the endless mirrors of poetry. And finally, again, a very short poem that all the poets in this room hopefully will identify with. Hand-carved words. The full page blistered with hand-carved words is beautiful, but empty. Oh, empty it is wondrous. A tongue extended, awaiting rain. Thank you.
Thank you, David. I'm always inspired by the way you read. It's so elegant. Thank you very, very much.